Another concept that's important is to be aware of like the left brain and the right brain part of your body. So the left brain is responsible for more intellectual, logical stuff, and the right brain is more artistic, creative. What's interesting is that the left brain usually controls the right side of the body, and the right side controls the left side of the body. So if you look at really creative people, really right-brain people like Jimi Hendrix, they were left-handed, a lot of them. It's pretty interesting. What that means for you when you're practicing guitar is that a lot of the time the right hand is going to be the constraint because your left brain is in control of your right hand. So when you're playing guitar and you're improvising, it's often easier to play with your left hand, and that's cool because that's where you're fretting, but the right hand kind of gets stuck. And a great way to deal with that is to practice your left and your right hand separately. So even if it wasn't for that left and the right brain stuff, just practicing two things that you're doing separately, such as playing a song and singing a song, and then putting those parts together. It's a great way to do it. Isolate a part, get it down, and then when you put everything together, it works better. So I'm just going to give you a real quick demonstration of practicing with each hand separately. So we can run the backing track again. I'm just going to play just with the left hand. Now I am going to be picking some of the notes, but for the most part, I'm going to be just trying to fret without doing much picking, just to give you an example. Pump it. Another thing you can do with this is when you're singing, you can sing the note even if you don't play it. Sing it and put your hand there, even if it doesn't come out right because you're not picking it. Here's a way to practice with just your right hand. Remember, the right hand is often the problem. It's getting that picking down. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm just going to pick, I'm just going to turn the guitar down here, and I'm just going to strum whenever I would be singing a note. And I'm just going to like improvise just singing some notes and just try to pick at the same time as I would be singing. Hit me! Alright, so when you're practicing this exercise, you want to just sing without even doing anything, just to sort of get a baseline feel of how free you should feel. Because when you're singing it, you should feel totally free to just like sing whatever notes come to your mind. And then as you're trying to like strum each note as you're singing it, you'll feel a little bit less free because your body and your mind is focusing somewhat on your right side of your body. And you want to go back and forth, and you'll notice like a difference in how free you are to express yourself. So as you're practicing this exercise, you want to try to close that gap. And doing this exercise will help you. So when you practice the left hand separately and then the right hand separately, and then you go back to soloing, you should have just a little bit more control. And if you do that regularly, you'll get more and more guitar control.